Hey guys, I'm Phil and this is my 2006 Honda CBR125. Now, this bike is in a hell of a state. I mean, it's been drop damaged, it's been spray painted with a rattle can so many times I don't want to count. And it was sold to me as a project bike. It's my first ever bike. And the guy I bought it off bought it as a project bike, who the guy before had it as a project bike. It's been a project bike probably for half of its life. And my intention with this bike is to restore it back to its former glory. Now, since I got this bike, I managed to make it a runner, but it wouldn't run for more than a few minutes and was incredibly loud because someone's fitted a obnoxious exhaust to it, which has got loads of holes to it. Now, I've got a new battery for this bike that I'm about to put in, and I'm going to see if I can start it for you guys. And from there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to strip it down, and we're going to build it from the ground up. I also just wanted to point out, while I've got my GoPro here, the state of the paintwork on this bike. Look at it. Down the front as well. Oh, it's lovely. I honestly don't know how many times over the years that this bike has changed colour. Because originally it says it was blue. And I can't really see any blue paint anywhere on it. Oh, wait a minute. There you go. Oh, lovely. Right, so we have a new battery. And to fit this battery, what we've got to do is we've got to lift this seat off, pull this cover up, and then we can access exactly where the new battery's got to go. I've got some bits that need to get from here. And then fit this lovely piece in place. Yeah, as you can sort of see, it's down in there, and then it's your two fixings there. Right, so it's been about 20 minutes since you last saw me, because I had to run back and get the keys. So let's see if we can get this started then. Will it actually turn on? Damn. Oh well, at least it started a little bit. Right then, let's get down to stripping it down. Now, I don't know about you, but that doesn't look very straight to me. What's at the bottom? Right, now we've got the bike stripped down a little bit, I'm going to give you a little bit of a tour so you can sort of see what's going on here. And as you can sort of see, every little nut and bolt is starting to rust. But that doesn't really concern me. What concerns me is when they fitted this new exhaust, they seem to have split one of the bolt housings down here. right there is where it's split. You can see the thread from the bolt. Now the main problem with that is the head of the engine. And I might, when I take it out, end up splitting it even more. And to be honest, it's just not good. So what I might end up doing is actually buying a new head for this engine, because that is attached to the whole lot. I can't just replace it, unfortunately. Which is a bit of a bummer, but what can you do? Now the next thing I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and take the engine out, which means disconnecting the exhaust and the spark plug and all that sort of stuff. I've already disconnected most of the water, so that's not a problem. But yeah, that's going to be the next challenge. Okay, let's get to it. Look at this chain. About 3 different colours down there. Oh, lovely. Right, we're just going to move the gear shifter. Get that out. Right guys, I think we've done quite well today. Managed to get the engine out, the water system out, and quite a bit of the electronics sort of all disconnected now. The seat's obviously gone, fuel tank's gone, all that sort of stuff. So for now, we're going to take back all the parts that I've taken off, and then clean them up, and they'll be ready to go back on. But they're not going to go back on just yet. I want to get the rest of this bike all stripped down, and from there, we'll be repainting the frame and basically starting from the ground up. Also want to try and get rid of all the rust that's on this bike, and there's quite a bit of it. Thankfully, not that much actually on the frame. Right, so let's have a little walk around this bike. I mean, the front end isn't that changed, because I haven't really worked on that yet. But yeah, you can see the rest. The engine, which I'm going to take that, clean up, probably strip down, redo all the seals on, and like I said before, probably replace the head on it. So, some of the things I want to get rid of. Starts at 10. These bar risers. Yeah, they're just not great, and I mean, what I showed earlier, they're not exactly sturdy. The front forks are all going to have to come off because the seals are they're just gone. They need to be replaced. So all in all, this is probably going to be quite an interesting adventure, getting this all back up in working order and ideally back on the road. Now the other thing that's with this bike is it came with no fairings. Well, 2. Both have been completely destroyed from just layers of paint and just sanded, or just, they're not good anymore. They need to be replaced. So what I really want to know is what colour everyone thinks this bike should be at the end. I mean, should I take it back to its original colour, or should we do something a bit more stylish with it?